Hello everyone, we have returned. It is I, Sherlock Holmes the Onion King.
And this is Sweetie Sweetie.
Yes, and today we are bringing you the
sister location pop figures!
Stop interrupting me.
You're no fun.
Anyways, as you can see here, we have all of the sister location pops. And before you say anything, yes, I do know there is a bonbon and a Lolbit, but we're not going to talk about those right now. We're talking about the main line. And yes, there are versions of these guys where their faces are opened, and they're extremely expensive, so I'm not going to...
And they're extremely hard to find.
I'm not going to waste my time. So, yeah. So, their packaging is roughly the same. They all say sister location. Five Nights at Freddy. As you can see, it's kind of faded. This is number 226 of games, of pop games. This is Circus Baby. And she's a vinyl figure. As you can see, some really nice artwork of her in there. And on the back, it says collectible. And you see wires, which I believe belong to Ennard, possibly. And you got more artwork of the others. You know, it says down there, there's a bunch of legal guff on the bottom, you know, 3 and under, no, or 0. Like, if you don't have an age, or if you're 3, you can't have this.
Small parts are choking hazards.
Yes, small parts are choking hazards. She is peeking up from the top end. Her eyes, we're gonna have to talk about that. And then here's Ballora's packaging. You got big old Ballora and her great, okay, I'm sorry, but yeah, so this is Ballora, and she is $9.95. And then here's Funtime Freddy. As you can see, he is adorbs. And then you $9.95. Oh my God, it's Funtime Freddy. And then you have Funtime Foxy Wood. No one cares about you. You're the least favorite. No one likes you. Now.
I feel so bad. I like Funtime Foxy.
Rundown, this is the packaging. Let's get to the main figures themselves. So much death. They all seen things. And here are all the cute little pops out of the packaging, and oh my goodness, it's perfect everywhere. So let's bring in Circus Baby first, because she is the main star of, you know, the game. I do want to say that, yeah. And we got...
She is adorable.
I just want to say right now, these dead eyes are scary. I think this might be like the only pop figure that truly is scary. I mean...
What? No way.
Yeah, but as you can see, her details on her face are quite nice. You can see the details of the face plates on her. They are not painted, but I could always take like a little Sharpie and put that in myself. I got a little like scuff mark on there. I think that's from the paint or glue on her cheek right there. I don't know. That's something you might want to look out for, but I can probably scrape that off later. You got her painted rosy cheeks, are painted very nicely. Her nose, again, her creepy dead eyes. Eyelashes, you got little robotic circuitry in her eyes, which I love. Her eyebrows, blue. Yeah, you got her hair.
Her orange, reddish hair.
You got her ponytails. And then, you know, you got her chest, her little, you know, shoulder dresses, it looks like. You got her painted panels on her arms, her little, you know, giant hand to grab your face, and a little dot. She got her microphone on the other hand, which does not remove, but that's fine because it is really good.
It's a pop figure.
And then you got her fan in there, her dress, you know, her legs, her shins, her little elf Christmas shoes. And yes, and she comes with a stand to keep her balance, because without she could support herself if she wanted, but She mostly want to like lean either back or forth, and it's just good to have a nice stand with some of the figures.
I love that Funko's doing that with the figures now.
Yeah, because like back then, like some Funko Pops like Raven or some other like really top-heavy ones on the head would just flop over, and you just couldn't stand it. It was stupid. But yeah, that's Circus Baby. Bring it in the other one right here. Here's Ballora, and she is adorbs.
She is. I love how her eyelashes are all...
Yeah, you can see they are mostly out and are, if you look closely, they are like more pointing upwards than on the actual figure where they looked like they were just stitched on her, like her eyelids were stitched over, which wasn't too bad because, you know, accuracy, this is...
I hated it!
This is, you know, that was to be as accurate as possible. This is to be a deformed chibi kind of style, and yeah, you got her little, like, you know, pearls up there, you got her little bun, which again has the details of face plating. You got her nose, her lipstick, which Baby, as you can see, does not have her lipstick. She has her teeth, but no lipstick. This one, Ballora, they give her purple lipstick, which is quite nice, although I do believe it's supposed to be a pink, and then everything else is supposed to be like a purplish, but that can be forgiven. You got her bra, I guess, covering
It's her torso.
Covering her bosom. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's a what?
It's like a leotard, I think.
Oh, it's okay. Well, and then you got her, you know, plates in her arms. You got her little hands where she's like, oh, fabulous. I don't know. You got her little dress with her little painted, you know, little golden stuff on there. Then you got her blue panty on the bottom.
They actually painted her panties.
Oh yeah, and we'll show that comparison later. You got her legs, you got her ballerina shoes, and then you got her feet, which are standing on her tippy toes. And then she's also got to stand because, you know, Ballora can't stand to save her life. But yeah, Ballora's a good one, and I haven't seen any paint defects or anything wrong with her other than like that little scuff under her eye, but I can fix that. Like, it's not that bad. And then bring it in, my boy, Funtime Freddy. You know, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm terrible. I'm not the voice actor for Funtime Freddy, but I could.
You wish you were.
I could try, you know, Funtime Scott. I could try. Okay. So Funtime Freddy, as you can see, he has Bon Bon, which is adorable.
It's staring at my soul.
This is quite nice. You know, well, Funtime Freddy has always been kind of probably my hidden favorite, but I don't know. I always loved him. He's got his little hat. Again, you got the face planing details all over, which are not painted. Again, you got his teeth. You got his big old lips or muzzle, I guess. His nose, the ears. You know, he's all nice and done. You got his speaker in his stomach. They bow tie the buttons. You got his microphone too. And then you got purple and pink all over him, and he's just a big, juicy little tubby. I love him. And yeah, he's really well. He does not come with a stand because he can actually stand. You losers! I'm sorry.
Be nice.
But yeah, Bonbon does have a pop, and it's just this mold except extended. And actually, looking at the paint on it, it looks like the mouth is like kind of crooked, where it's like. But yeah, Funtime Freddy's awesome. Love it, love him. He's my boy. Actually,
he's our big, beautiful boy.
As you can see, he has a little paint defect on his eyebrows, but again, nothing a Sharpie can fix. And here's Funtime Foxy. Oh, Funtime Foxy. No one likes you, nobody cares, you were pointless in the game. We thought we were going to hear you talk, and you don't, and you were just pointless. But apparently everyone still likes you.
I like care.
Coming in on... No one cares about your opinion, they come for me. Anyways. So Funtime Foxy is actually quite good. However, I do have some weird stuff. It's mostly red in spots where I think they're supposed to be pink. Like, look. The inside of her ears are red again, like on the figure, which looks, you know, she's bleeding. Her ears are bleeding from Funtime Freddy. Yeah! You can see that she actually has eyelids molded on her face, which is pretty cool. I like that detail a lot.
Wasn't it also molded on the figure?
Yeah, but on other pops we really didn't see that, and I like seeing that on this one. She got the pink around her eyes. You got her again, her muzzle, and her, I guess where her whiskers would be. The holes where her whiskers would be. Her nose, her big luscious lips, and her rosy cheeks. You got the details of her face plating too, and you got a little tufts of hair up there because she needs that. You got her speaker, her bow tie. Her painted nails, which again they gave it to her, but not Laura. What the heck? And then you got her little buttons, I guess, on her side of her legs, and her painted toenails. And then on the back you got her tail, which is actually nicely done. But I do believe this, and this are supposed to be pink. I believe I think those are pink. I haven't played the game in a while, so I have to go back and look. But yeah, Funtime Foxy apparently seems to have the best painting and sculpting, or just like the best paint on her. It's funny because she's kind of like my least favorite character in the game, but that doesn't mean that she's bad. I mean, this is probably the best painted one out of all of them. But yeah, they're good. This is a good one. It's good. If you don't have the GameStop exclusive Funtime Foxy Pop, then you should get this one. Alright, and now we shall do some comparisons, because everyone loves seeing comparisons. Yeah, everyone does. Even you. I know you do. So let's take a look at some comparisons. I guess to continue off from my cliffhanger in my last review, here is Big Baby, and here's Chibi Baby, or Little Baby, or whatever I called her in the last review. But, as you can see, they are quite similar, except one has, a gorgeous face that only a father could love. And then this one is
a gorgeous face that only a father could...
No, it's not. It is scary and demonic and should die. But, looking at the figures themselves, they are pretty much the same, except this one, is more accurate and articulated. This one isn't, and I guess it has to be in person. It's not coming out on camera, but in some sort of lighting, sometimes the red on them, like their dress and shoes, are more hotish pink than anything. I don't know, but I like how on the figure they gave her like these little black stuff on her eyes. And if you look really close, it's even molded like the stuff around her eyes. They're just not silver. It's black, but it's actually quite good. And seeing these two together is actually quite cute. It's like, I love you. I'm sorry. Yeah. Having these two are quite nice. You can see though that on her microphone it's actually all red, when this one is actually more, accurate with the orange. But other than that, that's kind of all the differences I see. Oh, and the lipstick on her face, but
she doesn't have any.
That's about it. That's about it for the differences, really. Other than that, they are seem to be exactly the same, and yeah. Needs a stand, doesn't. So we'll take these two aside. We will bring in Ballora next. As you can see, I have her dancing, and here is the other one. Both figures do need stands. And,
they have really thin legs.
Yeah, or, as they could say, extra thick legs! But, anyways, as you can see here, their faces are quite good. As you can see, her lips and cheeks are pink, aside from the pop, which are purple.
Why are they different colors?
I guess Funko had a funky thing to do, but...
Also, her eyes are a different shade of blue.
They seem to be lighter blue, but maybe that's because they didn't use quite a... I guess they want to get the details of the eyelashes, which isn't too bad. I can forgive it. It's not that big of a deal to me. But as you can see though, while this... Look at the eyebrows on both of them. Since this head is much bigger, you can get more details on her face. You can see the bolts and her eyebrows, and up here are missing on here. But you got her tiara up there, up here, and these were not painted on. I actually had to go back and do this myself. So I did customize her a little bit, give her painted nails. I might do the same for her. I do not know yet, but
you need a tinier marker.
Yeah, this is but yeah, this was done myself. The regular blower does not have that. Go back and look at my review of these guys and you'll see. She has white on her tutu. This one does not. And then the big thing is that, you know, she has a panty. She does not. Yeah. And then her shoes are pretty much the same. But yeah, that's about it. You can see the little black stuff in the arms are quite similar. This one, at least, this one was not done too well. But yeah, that's about that for them. And yeah, looks quite good. And now, you know, Funtime Freddy and...
Funtime Freddy!
Your impression is terrible. It's worse than mine. Never do that again. But, as we can see here, Funtime Freddy's together look amazing. Their heads are pretty much the same. He has eyelids. He does not cut into his face. The pink, and it looks like this is a different pink than this one. The hat, same. This one's just a little darker. Eyebrows the same. Teeth, the shape of the head. Looks like the purple is different on the cheeks. The pinks look to be a little. This one's be, I guess, a bit more vibrant. Got the little things around here. The shins. Now, this purple seems to be a bit similar to this purple, which is interesting. And that's about it, really. And the bonbons are, you know.
Staring in your soul.
Yeah, they seem to be the exact same, except this one's a bit lighter. You know, this one seems to be a bit more lighter of blue than this one. And yeah, that seems to be about it for differences.
Oh my gosh, this one is more accurate to the game than this one.
I don't know. I guess that's up for a debate on which figure is more accurate. But yeah, that's about it for these two. I'm bringing in Funtime Foxy. As we can see here, this one was quite weird because the eye, you know, the face seems to be exactly the same. The tail, however,
is completely different.
This is red. This is pink. Red. And you got this weird, like, cream color. I know it's supposed to be, like, gray, like, baby or something, but... Or that...
You still have that.
It's like a weird grayish cream color. It's kind of weird, but, painted. Hands and nails, sculpt, and the, yeah. Just the, main differences, the feet and the, tail. And that's about it. But yeah. There's one more comparison, though, I want you see with this one. Okay, so the last one comparison I want to do is with this one. We'll take this one out. And because we did it in this gal's review, let's do it in this one.
What is that abomination doing here?
Whoa. Are you laughing or are you twitching? You're scaring me. But as we can see here, seeing the evolution of Funtime Foxy going from Mango, which we do not have a pop or figure yet. Please, Funko. As we can see here, hook, no hook, pink, and a little bit red. A lot of pink, a lot of red. And a different, this is made out of like a weird shinier plastic than this one. Which is ironic because the
toys are shiny!
Yeah, they're like real shiny in the game, so I'm surprised that this one has more.
But then again,
shiny.
so are the Funtimes are also shiny.
You got silver, and they're quite similar, so this one has 3 toes instead of the 4, but, you know, Scott can do whatever he wants. This tail is, you know, going this way.
The tail is upward.
And upward, downward, it's like a yin yang, oh my goodness, but, yeah. Wears underwear, this does not. But this is based off, like, FNaF World, so. But yeah, seeing these two are...
It could be canon Mangle, though.
Could be, but, you know, this is nice. I like this comparison. And that's it. So, let's go to our final thoughts. final thoughts on these figures. They're good. I mean, they're great. I mean, yeah, I mean, you have to look out for paint defects, but that's like every pop you gotta like look out for. And the exclusive ones do look cool because they have their face open up, showing the, you know, the mechanical insides of their faces. But yeah, it's not really worth tracking down if you ask me. It's like, if you're a completionist, yeah, but I just like having my core character. I mean, you know, core characters, you know, it's just, these are just right. And I do know that we're going to be getting twisted ones from, you know, the novel, the finest phrase, the twisted ones. We're getting merch off of those, and I think that's awesome. So we'll be back doing those review for sure. But yeah, you know, each figure is very good. Molding is great. You just gotta look out for the little paint defects. But yeah, if I had to rank them from, like, I think the best looking, it would go Funtime Foxy, Funtime Freddy, Ballora, and Baby. Just my personal opinion, because yeah, but yeah. Sweet Tooth, what is your final thoughts on these?
I think they're really cool. I mean, I love how they did sister location as the Funko Pops. I think the only disclaimer that I have is that some of the paint apps are a little bit off, but that's okay. I can live with that.
Okay, well, that's it for this review, and we'll see you next time.
Bye!
I feel like I'm forgetting something about these figures. Oh, I remember. Swivel! Swivel!